Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente, yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 762, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we talk about the power of a positive attitude, right? That if we think it's going to be a good day, we're saying it's going to be a good day. And then when a bad day tries to creep in, we're like, yeah, no. Not on a terrific Tuesday. Seriously, try it. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could have a good day. The date is November 17th, 2020. It's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Deborah. Hope you are well. It's a work day. We got work to do, so let's do it. First things first, still the realist. You know what else I am? Hold on to this one. I'm engaged, but not like engaged to be married. Just engaged, right? Like you engage into something. I'm engaged in my kids' lives, right? Football and some math with Sam, reading with Addison, behavioral with Jack. I'm engaged in my own life, right? I've got things that I'm doing. I'm engaged in a lot, right? And so the only time anything's ever going to happen is for us to engage and help it along. Think about that. On to our real talk. Send the lazy one, all right? Think about that. Let's send the lazy one. Whenever you have a problem, send the lazy one to go fix it. So this goes back to one of my mentors, an unlikely mentor. It's a little Korean guy by the name of Mr. Ko. So go ahead and try to figure out who he is. And he had lots of good ones. But he also had this thing where every time there was a problem, he would tell me, he called me YRC guy. YRC guy, when you have a problem, you send lazy guy. No, send your smart guy. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. He's like, no. You send lazy guy, he fix problem. Then you send smart guy behind him, and smart guy make it better. Like, thinking about that for a minute, and then one of the American guys that worked for Mr. Ko grabbed me. He's like, look, here's what he's trying to say, is that lazy people have a way of finding like the least path of resistance to get something done, right? And they often can fix something. It might include some popsicle sticks and some Band-Aids and some, duct tape. But that's why you then send the smart guys in after the fact to clean it up, make it a little bit better, improve it. But when you have an issue, send the person who's going to fix it first instead of making it perfect, because sometimes perfect takes too long, right? And then after I thought about it, I'm like, that absolutely makes perfect sense, right? So think of that. Next time you have a problem, instead of thinking, how do I make this perfect? Like, hey, how would a lazy person fix this, right? How do I get this done with the least path of resistance? And then put your smart person hat on, continuous improvement, go make it better. I don't know. It's worth a try. Let's do our thank yous. We're done for the day. Number one, God's been good to us in the good times and the bad. Number two, I'm thankful for the NFL. I really wanted the Bears to win last night. It's unfortunate. I think they got quarterback problems, right? I really wanted Nick Foles to play well too, but that didn't seem to happen. I'm thankful for fall, right? Jack was telling me last week that, the leaves fall off the trees in the fall, and they call it fall because the leaves fall off the tree. And I'm like, man, I remember when you didn't speak. Now he's telling me why we call a season fall. Thankful for Sam. He's got a quarantine for the next couple of weeks. Got caught in quarantine at school. So we'll have plenty of time together. Thankful for my job, right? Just thinking about this yesterday. I was watching something on TV and how many people are unemployed. And I remind myself and others all the time, I'd rather be annoyed with my job than unemployed, right? So I'm thankful that I get annoyed at my job. I'm thankful for Thanksgiving that's coming around the bend, right? Like that seems to be as you're talking to people, it's like, oh, that's Thanksgiving. Oh, that's Thanksgiving. Oh, that's Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, right? Love it. Should be Thanksgiving every day, but I love it. Thankful for E-Trade. They just had this commercial about this guy, trying to video chat with his dad. And he's like, you see the old man's ear, right? He's like, no, Dad, it's a video call. Put it to your face. Next thing you know, you see his mouth. He's like, Dad, hold it like a mirror. He's like, I am holding. He's like, would you hold a mirror like that? And, the punchline or the tagline was, you've compromised enough this year, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh, for people like, anybody probably that's watching this has dealt with an older person who's trying to figure out a video call, and it's just not easy, right? And so there's two sides to that. Number one, I'm thankful that we still have people in our lives that are old enough that it's a struggle for them, right? They've lived good, long lives. The other part of that is thank God we have video chat, right? Can you imagine what it was like, the pandemic in 1918 or whenever that hell that was, the Spanish flu? I don't think they had telephones, right? Did they? I don't think so. They certainly didn't have video chats, right? So things were considerably different then. This is the place to be. For sure. You know what else I'm thankful for today, tomorrow? I'm thankful for it all, right? If I've learned anything in the 762 days, it's number one, if I want to be happy, I got to be thankful for what I got, including the nonsense. And 2 plus 2 is always 5. With that, we're done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on a terrific Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow. You know what time it is, Aunt Barb. Hope day. We'll see you then. Deuces. Hashtag real talk. Don't forget, send the lazy guy. Send the lazy one. They'll figure it out. Bye.